Karma. The word alone conjures images of cosmic justice, a universal ledger balancing every deed, thought, and intention. But what is karma, really? Is it a mystical force, a moral boomerang, or something far deeper, a truth woven into the fabric of existence? As a Zen master steeped in the teachings of the Buddha, I invite you to embark on a journey to uncover the shocking truth about why karma always comes back. This isn't just philosophy, it's a revelation that can transform how you live, love, and navigate the world. In this exploration, we'll unravel karma's mysteries through stories, reflections, and timeless wisdom. From the ripple effects of a single act to the profound interconnectedness of all beings, we'll see how karma operates not as punishment or reward but as a mirror of our own hearts. Prepare for insights that challenge assumptions, spark awakening, and reveal the undeniable power of cause and effect. Karma begins with a seed, a thought, a word, a deed. In the Buddhist teachings, every action is a cause that plants a seed in the fertile soil of consciousness. These seeds, whether rooted in kindness or cruelty, will one day sprout, bearing fruit that reflects their origin. But here's the shocking truth: karma isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are in the moment you act. Imagine a young woman named Maya, rushing through a crowded city street. In her haste, she bumps into an elderly man, causing him to drop his groceries. She has a choice: pause to help or hurry on. If she stops, offering a smile and a hand, she plants a seed of compassion. If she walks away, preoccupied with her own worries, she plants a seed of indifference. Either way, the seed takes root, not in some distant cosmic ledger, but in her own mind and in the interconnected web of life. The Buddha taught that karma is driven by intention, satana. A well-meaning act, even if it goes awry, carries a different karmic weight than a malicious one. This is why mindfulness is central to Buddhist practice. When you act with awareness, you choose the seeds you plant. But act unconsciously, and you may sow weeds that choke your path later. Consider a real-world example: the butterfly effect. In 1963, meteorologist Edward Lorenz discovered that a tiny change in initial conditions, like a butterfly flapping its wings, could alter weather patterns weeks later. Karma operates similarly. A single act of kindness, like helping a stranger, can ripple through lives, inspiring others to pay it forward. Conversely, a harsh word can wound deeply, setting off a chain of negativity. The shocking truth? You're never just acting for yourself. Your choices shape the world. Karma isn't a solo journey. The Buddha's doctrine of pratyaya samutpada, dependent origination, reveals that nothing exists in isolation. Every action is a thread in an infinite web, linking you to others across time and space. This interconnectedness is the heart of why karma always comes back, because no act is ever truly separate. Take the story of James, a corporate executive who cuts corners to secure a deal, knowing it might harm a small community downstream. He justifies it: it's just business. But the polluted river affects farmers, who lose crops, which impacts families, who struggle to afford school supplies. Years later, James's own daughter attends a university funded by one of those families, now thriving despite the hardship. His actions, good or bad, are woven into the lives of others, returning in ways he could never predict. This web of interconnection challenges the Western notion of individuality. In America, we often think, I'm responsible only for myself. But Buddhism teaches that your actions ripple outward, touching countless lives. The shocking truth is that you're never acting in a vacuum. The kindness you show a coworker might inspire them to help a neighbor, who then supports a local charity. Or the anger you unleash in a moment of frustration might spiral, causing pain far beyond your intent. The Buddha's metaphor of Indra's net illustrates this beautifully. Imagine an infinite net, each knot adorned with a jewel that reflects every other jewel. Your actions are like those jewels, reflecting and being reflected by the actions of others. This interconnectedness means karma isn't just personal, it's collective. The state of the world today, from climate change to social justice, is the fruit of countless collective seeds planted over generations. Karma isn't an external judge, it's an internal mirror. The Buddha taught that the mind is the source of all experience. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions shape the world you perceive. When karma comes back, it's often the mind reflecting its own contents. This is one of the most shocking truths about karma: you are both the creator and the recipient of your reality. Consider Sarah, who harbors resentment toward a friend who betrayed her. Every time she dwells on the hurt, her mind becomes a storm of anger, clouding her interactions with others. She snaps at her partner, alienates colleagues, and feels isolated. The return of her karma isn't a cosmic punishment but the natural consequence of her mental state. Her resentment creates a world of conflict, mirroring her inner turmoil. Conversely, when you cultivate mindfulness and compassion, your mind becomes a clear mirror, reflecting peace. The Buddha's Noble Eightfold Path. Right view, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration is a guide to polishing this mirror. By aligning your actions with wisdom, you create a reality that reflects clarity and harmony. This isn't to say external events don't matter. If you steal, you might face legal consequences. If you help others, you might earn gratitude. But the deeper karmic return is how your actions shape your mind. A thief lives in fear and mistrust, while a giver lives in abundance and connection. The shocking truth? Karma comes back because you carry it within you. Your mind is the canvas, and your actions are the brushstrokes. In Buddhism, karma transcends a single lifetime. The Buddha taught that consciousness flows like a river, carrying the imprints of actions from one life to the next. This idea of rebirth can be shocking to Western minds, but it's central to understanding why karma always comes back. The seeds you plant today may not sprout until a future life, yet their impact is inevitable. Take the story of Ananda, a hypothetical merchant in ancient India. He cheats his customers, amassing wealth but planting seeds of greed and deceit. After his death, these seeds ripen in a new life, where he's born into poverty, struggling against the very scarcity he once exploited. This isn't punishment, it's the natural unfolding of cause and effect. Conversely, acts of generosity in one life might manifest as abundance or supportive relationships in another. Rebirth doesn't require belief in literal reincarnation. Even within one lifetime, you're reborn moment by moment. The person you were at 20 isn't the same as at 40. Your actions shape who you become, creating a chain of rebirths within this life. The shocking truth is that karma's arc is long, spanning not just years but entire existences. Every choice matters, because its echoes endure. This perspective invites humility. You may not see the full fruit of your actions, just as you may not know the seeds planted in past lives. But you can trust that the law of karma is impartial, like gravity. It doesn't judge, it simply responds. The Buddha's advice? Plant wholesome seeds now, seeds of love, wisdom, and compassion, so that whatever life you inherit reflects those qualities. The ultimate goal of Buddhism isn't to accumulate good karma but to transcend karma altogether. The Buddha taught that liberation, nirvana, is the cessation of craving, the root of all karmic cycles. By uprooting ignorance, attachment, and aversion, you free yourself from the endless wheel of cause and effect. This is the most shocking truth of all: karma always comes back, but you can choose to step off the wheel. This path begins with mindfulness. By observing your thoughts and actions without judgment, you weaken the grip of reactive patterns. Meditation deepens this awareness, helping you see the impermanent nature of all things. The Buddha's Four Noble Truths, suffering, its cause, its cessation, and the path to cessation, offer a roadmap. The Eightfold Path is the vehicle. Consider Tara, a woman trapped in a cycle of anger and regret. Through meditation, she learns to pause before reacting, recognizing that her anger stems from fear of rejection. With practice, she responds with understanding instead of blame, planting seeds of peace. Over time, her relationships transform and her inner world softens. She's not yet liberated, but she's loosening karma's chains. Liberation doesn't mean escaping consequences. If you've harmed others, you may still face repercussions. But a liberated mind meets these with equanimity, free from suffering. The Buddha himself faced physical pain and betrayal, yet his heart remained unshaken. This is the promise of nirvana, not a perfect world, but a perfect response to it. Understanding karma isn't just philosophical, it's practical. Here are ways to live with karma's truth in today's fast-paced world. Pause before acting, before speaking or deciding, take a breath. Ask, What seed am I planting? This simple act of mindfulness can shift your karmic trajectory. Cultivate compassion. The Buddha emphasized metta, loving-kindness. Practice seeing others as interconnected with you. A kind word to a stranger can ripple far beyond your sight. Own your mistakes. Karma isn't about guilt, it's about learning. If you've caused harm, acknowledge it, make amends, and resolve to act differently. This transforms negative seeds into opportunities for growth. Embrace impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, including the fruits of karma. This perspective frees you from clinging to rewards or fearing consequences, allowing you to act with wisdom. Practice generosity. Giving, whether time, resources, or attention, plants seeds of abundance. The Buddha taught that generosity purifies the mind, creating a cycle of joy. The shocking truth is that karma isn't a burden, it's an invitation. It reminds you that you have power in every moment to shape your reality and the world. By living with awareness, you align with the Dharma, creating a life of meaning and connection. Karma always comes back, not as a threat, but as a truth. It's the echo of your heart, the reflection of your mind, the ripple of your actions in the vast ocean of existence. The Buddhist teachings reveal that karma is neither fate nor punishment, but a mirror showing you who you are and who you can become. By embracing mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, you can plant seeds that bloom into a life of peace and liberation. The shocking truth? You are the architect of your karma, and every moment is a chance to create anew. So, pause. Reflect. Act with intention. The seeds you plant today will shape tomorrow and beyond.